Hey, what's up? What's up, guys? At this point, I'm probably already back on social media. Kind of really just to promote this whole thing and whatnot, and making videos again and doing all kinds of stuff. But basically, we're here to talk about the Modern Warfare 2 beta. Should you buy it? Should you not buy it? So first off, I'm going to quickly just kind of go over the game itself. Solid all the way around. So I remember Microsoft did they kind of threw Vanguard off to the side just a tad bit when they bought Activision. They also canceled COD 2024, but they did not cancel Modern Warfare 2. And upon playing, I can see why. It's probably the most complete and just solid feeling COD game we've had for a while. Definitely, it's a lot better than Cold War, a lot better than Vanguard, no doubt. I'm playing on the Series X, and so far, just performance-wise, besides a few random hiccups, there are a few instances where it felt like my controller was broken. I think I captured a video on one of my streams where I couldn't run for a brief 10 seconds, then I randomly picked up a gun without even pressing the X button, but those are very far between, they're very rare and far between, so I think I had 2 of those happen in all the hours I spent playing. And really, it's just solid 6v6 multiplayer. It's very nostalgic in a lot of ways, but it definitely feels newer. It feels more refined. The guns feel solid. I feel like none of the guns were outright terrible. I mean, obviously, there's advantages, disadvantages. The game is very M4 heavy, just because of that kind of mid-range kind of assault rifle class is kind of your typical standard. It's usually the best for the game. But again, there's SMG shotguns for rushing, and it seems if you're good at that strategy, you can definitely overpower somebody using one of the M4s. It's not if you see each other at the same time, M4 is always going to win. I found myself winning engagements with other weapons. Same with the pistol. Even the pistol is decent. I mean, obviously, you want a primary, but doing a pistol-only challenge wouldn't be the most difficult thing in the world. It's doable, not as doable as Black Ops 2, where I felt some of those pistols were as good as a primary weapon. They're definitely sidearms and kind of pull this out if you need it kind of thing, often kind of discard and replace it. But they're there, they're useful. And yeah, I think out of all the game modes I played, I did Domination, your typical TDM, spent a lot of time in there. I tried out this new hostage rescue mode, and to me it felt kind of silly in a lot of ways, because I just felt the way you revive, you can always revive somebody. So when someone dies, their body just lays there, and they can be revived throughout the entire match. And it really just didn't feel all that tactical. I felt like I found myself just sprinting over to where the hostage was, grabbing a hostage, and running all the way back with little effort, because the other team was just focusing on killing my teammates. So, I would run and grab a hostage, and then next thing you know, I'd be oh, so my teammates are dead. And it just ends up being a battle of pew-pew attrition. I don't remember a single one of those games ending with saving both the hostages. It just felt like the hostages were just kind of there, and the actual point of the game was just to see which team could outlast the other team while you're able to revive each other. And it felt like the hostages, which is the whole point of the mode, was kind of just a backdrop. So that's my criticism. Maybe you disagree, but that was my experience with it. It's a fun game mode, but this tactical kind of Rainbow Six Siege vibe they're going for, it was not there. Did not hit the mark there. And speaking of not hitting the mark, I kind of feel that way with the new Invasion mode. So a lot of people, this is probably a big one, because I think a lot of people who are thinking about purchasing this game right away are Battlefield fans who were disappointed by the last Battlefield entry. And is the 40-player game mode they have to showcase in the beta, is it this is it, this is going to kill the new Battlefield game? No, it didn't really excite me that much. It was a 40-player game mode, large map, but it honestly kind of bored me. I just felt really bored. There was no objectives. You kind of just have one team spawn here, one team spawn here. You rush in, you have AI spawning in closer and closer as you rush up, and then you get pushed back, and then when you die, you have to go all the way back and run. It assigns you to a squad, but I never really communicated with my squad, and we never even really did anything. It didn't really make a difference between my squad and any other players that were on the team. It just kind of felt like they just threw a different label on your squad mate, and I kind of felt that way with Halo Infinite too, which is kind of annoying with the Halo Infinite thing is, I don't know, I'm assuming they don't have this better in COD, but I remember with that game, I would join those larger game modes with the team, and they would put us in different squads, so we had trouble finding each other. Now I don't know if that happens in this game, but like still, even then, it just kind of felt silly, and it just kind of, you can see your friends in the lobby with you a little bit easier. That's all I felt that was there for. It really added nothing to the gameplay. So that mode, not a battlefield killer in any sense of the way. The vehicles all felt kind of useless. Whereas I'm probably going to be showing some Battlefield gameplay here shortly and doing an actual full-on comparison of that game and this game. And yeah, from my impression, the large game mode disappointed me. I'm just going to throw that out there. It just felt empty, kind of boring. And overall, will I buy this game? Should you buy this game? Now, I can tell you right now, if I had a group of friends who were really adamant, like, we're going to be playing this game a lot, we're going to get clan going, we're going to be entering, like, doing some league play and stuff like that, or especially co-op and stuff like that, I'd be like, yeah, I get it, hands down. You know, I'm a fan of the franchise. I love the Modern Warfare games. I've always loved the Modern Warfare games. But am I so desperate to go out and get the game so far? Not really, in my opinion. That's just, I'm going to keep it quick and simple there. Really, nothing to really complain about too much. Like, the balance, I feel, is pretty good. I don't know if they might have tweaked something on the second day of the beta, but it did feel to me like the game got sweatier, and I think that might have been like the nerf of the shotgun. It's kind of silly, but it did seem like they nerfed the shotgun, and the first day I was playing it, there was a lot of people bunny hopping around the map. So we had a lot of bunny hoppers, and that was just that different dynamic. I didn't really see as much of that the second day. And also the time to kill is pretty quick. I don't think it's too quick, though. Like, it's not like Call of Duty Ghosts, or I haven't really played the other Modern Warfare too much, but I heard, like, it's instant in that one. I feel like I had some pretty darn good gunfights, even with more enemies, like larger groups of enemies at a lot of points. And we had fun. Like, we didn't just do, I just died instantly, or they died instantly. I felt like there was more official gunfights. But you do have an advantage if you see somebody first. And I think that's kind of important because, like, a big issue I had with Halo is it was hard to get into because my friends and I were relatively new to it. You know, we'd get in there, we'd get in this lobby with a bunch of sweats, and these guys, we couldn't kill them. Like, they were literally unkillable because, like, even if you get the drop on them, they know the movement so well, they know the map so well, they know the weapons so well that, like, they can easily overpower you. It doesn't really make much of a difference, and in this game it does make a difference, but I feel like it's not too much of a difference because I do feel like there were a few times where I got hit from the side, and often if I was smart enough or quick enough to get to cover or get to that next room, I was often able to recover and maybe even win the gunfight, or one of my teammates would come and help me out. But it is there, though, that fact of if you get spotted first, you will die, so you do have to be kind of careful of your surroundings. But I don't feel like it's too camp heavy. I feel like rushing obviously is going to get you killed a lot more, but I've also have some great gameplay with rushing. Like, I had some gameplay in here that I'm probably going to show you guys where I rushed up a few times and had some crazy kill feeds and got some crazy kill streaks. It's doable, and it didn't feel like I was too disadvantaged. It didn't feel like people were camping too much. So balance is good. Is it the Battlefield killer like a lot of people are saying it is? I might go in depth more later and do a Battlefield kind of video talking about Battlefield 4 because I got a lot to say about that game compared to a lot of recent shooters, and I think that's going to be a whole separate video. But yeah, beta so far is pretty solid. I'm having fun. It's all around one of the better COD games I've played recently, and I think if you're just itching for more COD, which a lot of people might not be lately, then I'd give it a go. You know, if you're looking for a game to play and you want like that 6v6 kind of smaller scale multiplayer, it's a solid bet all around. There's really no major downsides I have so far with it. There's probably some other people who have a lot more of them. So I'm going to end the video here. I wanted to make it kind of quick. Go follow me on Twitch, subscribe to my Instagram, like and subscribe for more, and I'll be out. Peace, guys. Tactics, who needs tactics? Who needs that? Tactics, who needs tactics? This is real tactics. You heard it from me here. This is the tactics that they had in mind. I feel like footsteps felt louder too. They were louder. doing? Man, I feel like they're shooting at nothing there.
Nobody cares.
Oh, we're winning.
Nobody cares.
Oh, see, that would have been a kill yesterday, I feel.
Nobody cares.
Definitely nerfed it, man.
Nobody cares.
Still got decent range, though.
Nobody cares. Nobody
That-
cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
That would have been a kill yesterday.
Nobody cares.
Again, I might be crazy. One point. Good game. 2-2. That's me hardly even trying. I was fucking around. Oh, sweet. They don't even show me get the other guy. Come on. That's funny. I almost went positive there. You know, if we include capture.